So I wanted to reflect on my latest video connected to NTAS Standard 4 and 5. I'd like to say that I think for this one, I do have somewhat of an advantage because I'm teaching a subject that I've taught for 8 years, and I've taught this particular unit at this school for about 4.5 years. So I think your content knowledge becomes very strong and it grows, which I think is very helpful to a teacher. Where if you would have asked me 4 years ago, it probably wouldn't have been as confident about it. I thought this lesson had some challenges because we just came back from a break and I was hurrying to get the video done because I wanted to make sure that I would have this video ready for the teachers that were going to have to wouldn't affect their schedules when the cohorts who would watch my video. So I was a little nervous how the kids would react, just coming right back from the first day. I thought they did great. I thought the lesson had a lot of variance and differentiation in it. There's always things you can improve, and I'll touch on those in a second. But I was quite impressed. When I looked at the Kahoot, and the next day I did a do now, and the scores were quite good. I have a better idea of some of the words they need help with, but I think for the most part they have a good grasp on it, which is a good sign going forward. I think. I'll do a couple of more assessments as exit slips and do it nows going forward, just on vocabulary to see where they go. And I think that by the end of the unit, they'll have a good grasp of all the key concepts. I was trying to think of things I can improve, and one thing was when I did the idioms, I instead of teaching them, I took a suggestion from a previous video I did for this, and they said, have them do some research and explore. And I did. And I think overall it was good. If I could change one thing, I would probably add a little bit more direct instruction. Like instead of having them look up all the words, maybe give them 2 or 3 words with definitions and then have them look up the rest. And I think it might even be better, like a hybrid approach maybe. With think, pair, share, some of the pairs were more productive than others. I think to improve this, I can maybe add more structured questions or prompts to guide their discussions. And so I probably will the next time I try an exercise like this. Some things I think I could do in the future with them is maybe have the students complete some research on the words. Our project for the unit is going to involve them making a budget, which involves personal finance, and I really think hits NTAS Standard 5. So I think all this stuff's going to come together, and it's a way to incorporate more real-life context. I'm always trying to find more visual aids and multimedia, but I think that there was a lot of that in the lesson, but I feel like you can never have enough, like aids and things like that. If I ever find videos, I always like to put them on Google Classroom and alert the students, if you want to watch more videos on vocabulary or grammar, watch this. And I think that's always a great tool. So those are some things I would definitely do different. I feel like the lesson went well for the most part, and the students always perform. I was really happy with their term 1 finals. The grades were excellent, and I think it just shows that they are hardworking and continue to grow. And so I'm pretty happy right now with where everything's going. I'm excited to see where they go next. All right, thank you.